Welcome, Trender people, to Spring Trends right here on Western Spring Television. This is where we talk about everything trending. Who is trending, what is trending, where they are trending, and reactions on social media. My name is Evelyn Ohiolei, and Femi Ojo is here by my side. Welcome on board, Mr. Ojo.
You're supposed to do drum roll. Brrr, ta-da.
Yeah, this is your Jude Bellingham
Good to be
kind of
here.
generation.
Like Jude Bellingham and English team, they are not even finding it funny at the current Euro. Euro is ongoing.
Yeah.
And many countries are just doing anyhow. But then it is what it is.
You know what it is about games. You win some, you lose some. In the spirit of sportsmanship, like they say, you take it in good faith. All right, we move on to our first story this morning. What do we have? It's on Old Dangote refinery. As we heard that fire outbreak at the refinery just days after Dangote accuses sabotage by oil mafias. A statement was released by Dangote Industries Limited saying that the fire was swiftly contained and that it was a minor fire incident. You know, in the treatment plant, the effluent treatment plant on Wednesday, 26th of June, and said that there is no cause for alarm as the refinery is operating. There is no recorded injury or body harm to any of the staff on duty. That's a good news there. At least the fire was contained and there were no casualties, you know, as a result of that incident. Reactions on social media. Avocado says, who are these mafias and what do they want from us? I mean, I love the part that, you know, the us part is not a what do they want from them, you know.
Or from him.
Or from him. It's like we are all in this together. This is our thing. So
Really?
we have to protect it with everything that we have. Okay, all right, moving on to trust issues. Trust issue _T says it is said to be minor and has been contained and refinery is operating well. Although this will give Dangote the strength to come out and postpone the release of the products to the Nigerian market. I mean, a lot of people have been saying that this might just be a trick by Dangote refinery to postpone the release of the product to the Nigerian market. They may be exporting to other African countries. We don't know how true that is, but there have been rumors and rumors and rumors on the street. Alexander Atemba _Kakado says they do not want Dangote to cut the cost of oil production and they want to keep earning from sabotaging oil produce for themselves. I saw this coming. And Eze Arinze says all these are tricks to shift and postpone dates for the production of refined petroleum products. Femi, what are your thoughts on this?
You know, there's this popular variety that says, you want to bam bam.
You want to chill with the big boys.
You want to chill with the big boys.
Now you're the wrong kitty kitty, you're the wrong kata kata.
This is the kitty kitty and kata kata of Dangote now because... Yeah, but it's good to know that no life was lost, and the company has said everything has been contained. And if owner of property say everything has been contained, it can be our own.
It's not crime, not that.
No, don't take it too far. That's all. It's just a minor thing. By the way, this kind of company is one that is highly flammable, right? So anything like this could happen, and you know the insurance will have him covered, so there is no reason. But then, if it will affect his operation. Is what people are looking at, and many persons have seen him. Okay, is this a delay tactics? But I'm not sure. You know, that's something that has happened to us as Nigerians. We always want to this conspiracy theory. I'm not sure because Dangote doesn't want to roll out PMS right now. Yeah, he's already doing Jet A1 and he's already doing diesel, but then the PMS is what people are waiting for. It won't because of that go and put fire into his own company, for God's sake. There's these things that Nigeria and our leaders have done to us that we always want to see negativity because he doesn't want to do PM. Who will put gun into his head? Nobody. You know, he's the one that has money to make. He's the one that has loans to repay or service. Although it pays us as a nation, actually, even if it's a tiny margin, we will get to benefit, hopefully, in the long run. But it will not because of that. Go and put fire in the Zoe company. No. Nigerians need to stop, you know, enough of Nollywood, enough of, no, the bad side of Nollywood, by the way, enough of this psyche that we carry. If something has happened to somebody, you know, then there must be something. I mean, he's trying to hide something. You hear that maybe a ministry has caught fire, a building, and people are saying, want the GO, they don't want people to know. And you know why? It's because some of those things are not far-fetched.
Yeah.
The snake will swallow money, monkey will swallow money. Till now, we don't really know the back of those things. So these are the issues as well. But let's just leave it there. It's an accident. I will take it as it is.
Yes, it's an accident. Let's take it as it is. Pun inspired right now. There is no smoke without fire. Well, we saw the smoke, and Dangote Refinery confirmed that there was really a fire.
Those are even beyond smoke. Those are flames. You know, as good as content. Let's
move on to our next story this morning. So we heard that it is an offense to release Skit music video without NFVCB classification. This is according to the federal government. Okay, I'm sure Nigerians are going to react to this, so I'm just going to go straight to the reactions at this time. The reactions: create jobs, you say no. Okay, allow Bitcoin so the youths can make passive income, you say no. Provide educational institutions, you say no. Okay, increase wages for the youth, you said no way. Now the youths have turned towards entertainment industry and you still want to frustrate them. That's from X6 and 700 others. This one person right now claiming 701 person. Master Adetoye says, this is the standard everywhere, including advanced countries, but we do operate with a lot of anomalies in this country because even the leaders are not serious one bit. Any public visual content should be rated and classified. That is the standard. And AF Adewale says, what's the contribution of the NFVCB to the skit maker struggles and growth? And lastly, from Taiwo K says, Viva, you and I know that certain skits are not suitable for certain age groups. Some skit makers took advantage of vulnerable persons, resulting in sexual assaults. There are more examples like this. Regulation is needed. What do you think, Femi, about this? Because I'm sure, you know, a lot of people are going to come for this, by the way. A lot of people are going to come for this, talking about the NFVCB's classification system. And these are actually ratings to censor, you know, audiovisual content. 16,
PG, you know, parental guardians being... I'm not... You see, my take on this might be unpopular.
Okay.
The thing is, I'm not sure they are saying you guys should bring money or we want to take some tax from you. There were some insinuations about that in the past, by the way. It is now rife again. But now they're talking about classification.
Yeah.
Put classification. If it's something worthy of what families should watch, please do that. If what somebody under 16 could watch, pull that. PG, pull that. I'm not sure it's a big deal.
Yeah.
There is a way, you know, just like the first topic, there is a way, the way we are wired, the way we grow, the way the country or people in power has not helped us. And so whenever we try as much as possible to flourish, and then something comes from the government, we see it as, you have not been part of it. Yeah, they have not, the environment has not really been helpful to some of these skit makers. We are not making it big. We are seeing the money. But I must tell you, they don't find it as easy as well. You might do a scene over and over and over and over, and you might even see the scene might not, I mean, the content might not even blow. You might have 354 content, and then, you know, but you keep churning out. Not everybody began as Macaroni and, you know, or Kiki and everybody that is into skit making thing. But I think classification is not bad. It's not bad because there's some content. You know, these days, whenever I want to open my social media, I check if my daughter is around.
Yeah.
The moment you just put on your data, you flip like this. You don't know the next thing that is coming.
I see.
And I don't. There are some questions that those individuals will ask you. You don't have answers for it.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't want to lie. I say, Father, really, there are some of those contents that are they are X-rated.
Okay.
The dialogue, the actions. So if you want to put classification, I'm for it. Really, it's not a big deal. Just get.
You know, there was a time they talked about taxes. Now the National Film and Video Censor Board is bringing on the classification.
Classification.
I think I also am up for that. Let's just rate these videos so that we know who the
moment I
audience
see over 80, I know it's something I should not play around my family.
Yes. All right, our next story this morning. 200 level Unilag student beats up his lecturer. We have that video up. Can we have it played? I think that video is one that when I watch, I cringe because it takes lots of guts for you to beat up your teacher. It's like you beating up your parent. I know they might not be your biological parent, but then they are over you, higher than you, and they tutor you. So it's more like your parent, and it doesn't matter the age. You know, some people see some young lecturers and like, if not that I did not pass JAM, if not that JAM jammed me, what is lecturer that I cannot become? You probably, you know, but then reactions are, Pelumi says, why was the lecturer dragging him out? He was already out, but it was bad to also push him. A Lord Commander says Nigerian lecturers need to learn to keep their hands to themselves. Promise Rati says, but it is wrong though to push your lecturer no matter what the situation is. And this is a long one from Groovy Poppy. I don't think I will be able to take that easy. And your Milekon says, at times if you look at the behavior of some lecturers, they will deserve it. But they really deserve it. They talk anyhow and feel students can't do anything. Zach of all trade says, you will laugh at lecturers, beat them up, come out and claim that you couldn't secure a job. You beat your teacher, cheer on the beater, and you want to be blessed. It's okay. The colleges have more rogues than mechanic villages nowadays. Femi, your thoughts?
I think it's all shade of wrong, by the way. We can take it from different angles. I think, as they say, respect is reciprocal. Yeah. I agree. But there are some things in life, right, Evelyn? And that's always been my point of view. There are some lines that you should never cross. Yeah. No matter how provoked you are. Now, let's establish the fact there are terrible lecturers. Yeah. Just like there are terrible people. Yeah. There are good people. There are terrible doctors who molest, who harasses. Yeah. There are terrible lawyers. There are terrible mechanics, carpenters, whatever. And as far as lecturers are concerned, there are pleasant ones. Yeah. That you see that students are graduating and you see this emotional attachment with their lecturers. It happens. There are terrible people. And that's why they usually say sometimes, average Nigerian lecturer, you know, in a kind of way, people see them as being overbearing in a kind of way, averagely. But then, is it right that the lecturer will drag the student outside? Maybe he was ordered because we didn't see the entire situation. Maybe he was ordered outside and the guy was bouncing to say, okay, I will go out. And the lecturer felt, you are insulting me, let me drag you out. That was wrong, by the way. Keep your hands to yourself, really. But then even if that has happened, and the student will feel, oh, Femi bastard, you know, that's what we feel like. Now, me, you won't do this one, I rush you. And that happens, that you have totally lost the case. Yeah. Totally. Yeah. Not just a push, this was a shove, and maybe what follows is blows, you know, that's wrong. And for the students, and that's where I have a problem with people. People are doing something bad, you are cheering on. Yeah. You know, it's terrible. And it happens as well, especially when people are friends. Your friend is misbehaving. Yes, you might want to support in public, but there is a place you tell him, Oga, you have done something wrong. Yeah. Don't play pity party. Don't because you don't like somebody, and this is what it is. Because somebody, beyond this, because somebody doesn't like somebody. So whenever your friend has told you has done something wrong to that person, and the other party, the third party has not done something wrong, there's a way you can say, what you did is not good. Yeah. Let them know. Yeah. These are the issues. Then we cheer them on, see people say, hey, No, that is all kind of wrong. The thing is, you are young now, right? And you are doing something back to the elders. Even if those elders are at fault, one day you get to that level. Yeah. And the thing is, nobody will give you any space or any iota of doubt to say, or what do you call it now? Something of doubt. Benefit of doubt. You will get that. And I like that last tweet, what he said. There are things that what goes around sometimes comes around. It might not be in your presence, but it's all shade of wrong. Right. Should the lecturer drag the student out? No. Just let him get out, and you might take actions. Later report him to the department. Yeah. And, you know, there are things that but you drag him, and the student replies with a blow, with a shoving, and those clueless guys, those clowns are hailing.
Yes, it's all shades of wrong, like you have said. This is where we pull the brakes on the show Spring Trends. You know, we do this every weekday, so we'll make a return tomorrow. My name is Evelyn Ohiolei, and of course, special thanks to Femi Ojo for coming on board. Have yourself a good Thursday. Bye.